My name is Christopher. I was born in Indiana. My dad is white. My mom is American-born Chinese. I came to know Christ when I was a sophomore in high school through a campus ministry. I went to Taiwan with the campus ministry, and we went to a high school in Taiwan to share the gospel with them. Going to Taiwan really opened up my eyes to the need for the gospel in churches overseas. With missions in the back of my mind, I headed off to Purdue University in the fall to study mechanical engineering. I heard that there was this conference called Cross, and I heard that John Piper and Trip Lee were going to be there. I didn't even know it was a missions conference, but I signed up anyway. I didn't really know what to expect, but I went in being pretty sure I wouldn't do missions work, and Cross was the confirmation of that. What I heard at Cross was the enormous need that there's over 2 billion people that have not heard the gospel or don't even have access to the gospel. I could spend my life in America, or I could go over and to a place that there are no Christians. When I went back to Purdue, I switched to another student ministry that was focusing on international students. So I started to think more about what I would need in order to go overseas, especially to closed countries where they're not going to let you in on a missionary visa. Turned out that this mechanical engineering degree was perfect. I decided to do a study abroad overseas to one of the countries I'm thinking about going to. There I got to witness and live amongst missionaries doing what I want to do long term. I realized that missionary work was a lot slower than I thought it would be and less exciting, so it wasn't like the missionary biographies that I had read. By the end of the study abroad, my heart had really fallen in love with the people and the culture there. The pastor that discipled me while I studied abroad, the first time I told him I wanted to do missions among unreached people groups, he told me that that was like a high school basketball player telling me that he wants to play in the NBA. And I realized that what I wanted to do wasn't easy. Before, I thought that just anyone could go and be a missionary. That was when I really started to put diligent thought into how to prepare to do what I want to do long term. The same pastor that told me I needed to prepare myself in maturity for missions also showed me what true maturity and pastoring was. Cross 2013 really lit a fire in me for missions among unreached people groups. And then after coming back from my study abroad, I went to Cross 2016. I went there to make connections with all the missionaries and missions agencies there. After graduating from college, I applied for it and was accepted to a pastoral internship program. As I do all this preparation, sometimes I wonder if I'm wasting time, if I should just go over now. But I'm trusting the Lord that as I pack all of this stuff in, He will give me time and opportunity to unpack it in ways that would have greater effectiveness and fruit long term, that it would be more sustaining than if I just went over right now. Even as I'm recording this, there's an email in my inbox that I received yesterday from my dream company asking if I'm interested in a position with them. The only problem is that they're in a place that I don't know of any healthy churches around them, and I want my next stop to be where there's a healthy church that I can not only mature, but that would send me overseas. What I would love to do with my life would be to go back to that city and that country and to labor with the believers there, to disciple pastors, to shepherd healthy churches, and to be able to reach the unreached parts of that country.